Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is March 13th, 2020. It's about 6:20 in the evening, or late afternoon. I consider it the evening. I just got off work, and as I was getting my stuff out of my locker, I dropped my grocery bag from Rouse and my pickle jar. After everything today, the only one bad thing, well, aside from getting stuck on the roof for like 15 minutes and getting rained on because people were pretty rude and wouldn't let me push the shopping carts. That was kind of irritating. Just getting my stuff out of my locker and my bag and my bread and butter pickles broke. Oh. So I had to come over here to Sprouts and spend another $5 on pickles. Oh. That was it. That was like the worst thing for today for Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th for my birthday. So my pickles. Come on. I got my pickles. Did not get my golden Oreos, so alas. No Oreos. Pickles broke. Today was a madhouse. Today was really crazy. At Ralph's today, people were just going nuts. At our store, just people going just crazy. You know? I mean, tempers were pretty tempers were pretty cool. People were pretty fair, but it's just the hoarding, the buying of unnecessary things. There was one lady that was actually stocking up on pillows, on bed pillows of all things. I just don't understand it. There's just no need for all this craziness stuff. Things should be calmed down in, I don't know, less than 30 days. Things should be pretty much okay, and surprise, we just might get a surprise of what's really going on. So it's just Pepperdine closed this afternoon, and state of emergency was declared. Unified School District, I think, is closing Monday. La Cañada schools up here closed. Were not open today, I believe. We had today, the only thing that we had that were upsetting were some younger folks that were coming in causing some disruption. But just attitudes and young, for some reason, I don't know what it is, young Caucasian kids were coming in and hacking. And then I was at the front end of the cashier, and one kid acted like he didn't, but he acted like he spit between the ice machine and the security monitoring machine, and he's all trying to hack and trying to get everyone's attention. I don't understand why you want to disrupt society when already society is walking on eggshells and pins and needles and anything you could possibly imagine. And he's coughing and he did this. And I looked at him and I said, "Hey, you can't be spitting over there. You shouldn't be spitting." "Oh, I didn't spit, bro." I'm like, man. And then security came and says, "If you're going to do stuff like that, you're going to have to get out of here. We're going to call the sheriffs." And the sheriffs are very responsive up here. All emergency services up here in La Cañada, especially at Town Center up here, they're very quick. So you cannot be walking around trying to ruffle people's feathers in a situation where everybody's freaking out, but I guess there's always going to be some clowns doing that and trying to see if they can get reaction from society. And that's not good. It's not a cool thing to do, It's just, why do people want to cause more of an uproar on a delicate situation in society? I mean, never before in the history really has our society been so fragile emotionally and structurally right now. And leave it to a young person you would think would be a little bit more smarter, you know. But no. I think right now what we're gonna expect is maybe thefts. People that are not affected economically, like that don't have jobs, are probably going to be getting on the bandwagon of causing society dismay, and they're probably going to see an opportunity to steal and rob things. I would think maybe here in the LA area, in the LA County area, people, this is my guess, and I've seen it happen, so robbing ATMs, and I don't mean just robbing ATMs, I mean like yanking ATMs from its foundations, you know, to steal. I'm sorry, I'm waiting for my shuttle here. I was late getting here on time, so, but I think that's, and it's kind of been proven in time and time again, people that are not affected economically, they just want to get on the bandwagon and see an opportunity of robbing and stealing. Just like with the whole Rodney King riots and everything, people that were not affected by it, that should not have been affected, they were robbing and stealing, and people were robbing and stealing from their own neighborhoods and stuff. That didn't make sense, you know. So far everything's pretty calm. Police agencies are definitely on the ware and they're looking. So, as I said, just, you know, for you folks, when you're going out about, be calm, especially if you have children with you or even older parents. You know, we should just be mindful of our surroundings, because right now everybody is just very edgy, and we should just be mindful of our tempers and stuff like that. It just makes sense. I certainly don't want to get into a confrontation with someone, but you know, if it happens, it's going to happen, and I'm as sober as can be, so I can definitely fight right now. And I don't want to get to that. I don't want to get into a situation where I get into a confrontation with someone over some stupid thing. But if it happens, it's going to happen, and I'll F you up. You know, it's just, I don't want it. I don't want to do it, but right now our society is very delicate. But things should be getting back to normal fairly soon. I was up late last night trying to analyze what's going on, and a lot of things that I kind of foresaw coming, I was posting on Facebook, and things were happening. They were coming to pass, and someone said, "Charlie, you called it," and I'm like, "Yeah, you know, I just try to be smart about it, you know." Well, was kind of ready for when it happened to 2008, and you know, saw it happen, and you know, the ex-wife and I were just watching things go and happen idly. And yeah, so right now I'm set. Actually, the only thing I'm going to do is once I get back into Pasadena, I'm going to go home, put my purchases away, and go across the street to the supermarket, and hopefully they'll have water. I need to buy a couple more bottles of water. Kind of bracing for if something does happen, we may have social upheaval. I don't know. But there is talk and buzz in the air that we might have martial law. So we're just going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Today was, I think, the last day for the amusement parks. Disneyland, Knott's Berry Farm, Universal Studios, certainly. I was asked this morning if I could come in tomorrow. And I said, sure, why not? So I've never seen my work schedule extended so far past 2 weeks. And it's kind of creeped over into a third week. And I was looking ahead, and I was like, wow, yeah, so as it is right now, Brian Cornell, I believe, met with the president's task force. So I don't know about our store, our location, but Targets are going to be setting up test centers, coronavirus or whatever virus we're having, I think, test centers put up. So I think that is to be coming. There's going to be more word about that to be coming in the near future here. So I'm not sure exactly what. I don't really see it happening in our store. It may or may not, but our store is so small. As it was, our checkout line, people checking out were kind of wrapped around, and you had to kind of look at the structure of our store and turned up into the feminine product aisle and passed down almost by pharmacy. It was actually quite long. Today was it was crazy, you know. Even at our store, people were just buying the most ridiculous things, and it just doesn't make sense, you know. But then again, you know, as I said, when people get scared, they'll just buy whatever they think they're buying. Oddly enough, and I was even joking with some of my other coworkers and friends, you know, it's like people are not buying, they're buying the junk food and leaving the healthy stuff on the shelf. They're buying potato chips. All the potato chips were almost all gone, but they're leaving like the good stuff, like the granola bars and the fruit grain bars and stuff that'll benefit you in case, you know, you are quarantined. You're going to be loading up on potato chips and cookies, but not granola bars. That's what I would be buying for my family, is the granola bars. More nutritional value for, you know, if heaven forbid you had to be shut in for a period of time, 10 to 14 days. But yeah, you know, it's just, I don't think people are thinking smartly. Obviously, they're not thinking smartly. So. But you can't really tell folks, you know. It's just like, I'm just checking them out, you know, and I'm watching their purchases, and I'm like, wow, really? Why are you buying this? And of course, our toilet tissue situation maybe lasted. It was all depleted once it came off the truck, maybe within 15 minutes. Paper towels were going like crazy at our store. And the ladies were just buying months and months of feminine products. I don't know if they're buying stuff for other friends and stuff, but God, it was just so odd, you know? And it's, the greatest customers in our store are the ladies, and they're just making the most bizarre purchases. I don't even really think, I wonder if they really know what they're purchasing. And we're joking around, it's like when you walk into our store, the right half of our store is health, beauty, and paper good, detergent and everything. That's where the chaos is. And you walk in, you go to the left, that's my department, home decor, stationery, and then you keep going straight down, then you hit electronics, and then you go to the right a little bit, and then it's toys. That half of the store was as calm and peaceful as can be. Didn't really have to do any zoning, and zoning is when we have to straighten up our departments and make everything presentable. But the other half, the right half of the store, was sheer and utter chaos. And it's just, and everybody's hovering. Everybody's hovering to see when we're pulling our stock off the truck. What do you have there? What do you have? Well, yeah, what do you need? Well, whatever it is that you have. You want whatever we have? You don't even know. Humans are the silliest creatures on this planet. Wow. But, and then they're saying, well, why are you limiting? Well, we're limiting because we're supposed to be limiting. You know, it's just one item of this and one item of that, you know, and in total you could have 6 items of this. And, well, that doesn't make, why don't you just put it on the shelf? Well, if we put it on the shelf, you folks are going to be fighting over it, and we don't want to put you in jeopardy. Well, that's for us to decide. No, it's not for you to decide, because we don't want to put anybody in jeopardy, and we don't. So it's true. I sure as heck don't want to see people fighting in my store over a silly roll of 4-pack of tissue. The cheap tissue, the $2.39 cheap tissue that you might have to double up because it's so doggone cheap and thin. You know, I just don't realize that we're trying to protect you and the community, you know, for everyone's best interest. And again, oh, you guys are hoarding. We're not hoarding. It's illegal for us to keep anything. We can't even, you know, buy anything while we're on the clock. We make a purchase, we have to do it on our 15-minute break or on our lunch break. Oh, you guys are just lying. We know what you guys are doing. You're just making, you know, the company's making money. We're not, as employees, as regular entry-level employees, we're not benefiting. We're just coming in here, you know. We're just doing our hourly job. You know, we're not benefiting. Oh my God, I still have my badge on. Oh shoot! I was noticing it right there on the camera. Oh, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Tomorrow's going to be longer, and I was asked if I could come in or if I could extend Monday. And Monday, I am closing. I think I'm working 1 or 2 p.m. until 10 p.m. It's going to be a long haul, my friends. And so many people are going to be feeling so silly and so stupid. I don't really see I just don't know. But alcohol products are an abundant. Now, when I mean alcohol, I mean spirits. I mean the stuff that you can drink. At Ralph's, yeah, there was plenty of whiskey and vodka and wine and stuff like that. Like I said, that's the stuff that I would be buying. You know, I'd be buying alcohol because, you know, I'd rather be inebriated and riding out this crazy train as it is. And this is Ozzy Osbourne's Crazy Train. You know, after spending an hour in the supermarket or at a Ralph's or Walmart or Target, I just want to get home and never mind the wine glasses. Just give me the corkscrew and I'm drinking it old. I'm doing the wino thing. I'm tipping that bottle. Shoot. It's just crazy. We shall see. We shall see. So, I think now schools are being closed all over the country, I think. And there's going to be some social movement, political wise. There's going to be a lot of things happening. There's just going to be a lot of things happening. I really can't say too much, and I don't want to say too much. just nuts, my friends. It's just crazy. So I'm gonna end it here. Ooh, it's getting cold. It's really cold. God, I feel. Oh my God, my. This is a really bad time for the homeless right now. We got this rain system that's coming in. It looks like it might let up a little bit for a day or two, but it's still going to be cold. And with all this rain and wetness around, I just hope that the overnight stays cloudy and covered, because if we have clear nights, it's going to be really, really cold for the homeless out there. So my heart really does go out for the homeless community right now. They're going to be neglected in this area. I hope not. I hope church organizations do remember the homeless people in all this madness and all this chaos. We'll see. I got to check on my friends. But now with me picking up extra days, I don't know if I can. I got to try and make some time. So I'm going to end it here, my friends. I think I see my best. So you folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other. Help one another. Especially now. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down the pants and slide on that out. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, what we're doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, and what's going on. And hey, they're going crazy out there in La Cañada and at Target. Comments, leave any comments. I haven't really been able to check any comments. I tried to when I was on my break and on my lunch. And emails I haven't really checked, so I shall do all that once I get home, get settled, go get my water, and come back home, get something to eat, change in my comfy clothes, turn on my heater because it's cold in that doggone house. And get settled in, and then I will upload this. I hope you found the other one this earlier today a little bit amusing. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I could not find my Oreos, my golden Oreos. Charlie, you're obsessed with the Oreos. Yes, I am. All right, my friends, I love you all. It's my birthday today. I'm 54 freaking years old. Holy cow. There comes my bus. All right, my friends, take care. Bye.